Hey guys, it's me, Jarrett. Before the episode starts, I just wanted to say that there is a little bit of technical difficulty in this episode. We have a guest on the show today, and his microphone is echoing a lot, and so this is your warning that there will be a lot of echoing. Sorry in advance.
Topic Smopic.
Welcome everybody to Topic Smopic, where the host has a topic, and I try to get y'all interested, especially our co-host. So today we have Jarrett, Steven, and Hobbs.
My butthole itches.
Thank you. Roach is not here again tonight. We don't know if he'll ever appear.
What are you talking about? Roach? Go ahead. Introduce yourself. That's our boy. That's our guy. We love him.
Thank you,
Love
Roach. It was great.
It's kind of turning into a meme now. That there's this mysterious figure named Roach hiding in the walls.
Well, yeah, we have an extra guest today, Hobbs. I've already introduced you, but welcome to the Topic
Oh,
Smopic.
no need.
needs
I'm
no
just a
introduction.
regular guy. No special treatment. You don't have to welcome me or anything. I'm wearing my shoes inside. I put my feet on your couch. I'm making
You
myself.
monster.
Hey, I have a question for you. Did you happen to see the play or the musical that Steven wrote on Broadway?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And
Yeah.
I have you know that it's gonna make it to Broadway.
Yeah.
gonna make it
Surprisingly, I told him last time that I'd give him a couple $1 trillion to put on the show, and he only had 22 hours to get to New York, and he actually did it on foot too, and I was
Damn straight.
really surprised. Yeah.
I'm not. There's no questioning Steven's work ethic.
So
From what I'm understanding, he got the best rating in Broadway in years.
Yeah.
Thank
I'm
you.
told
I
it's what
humbly accept my
retired.
nomination.
See, I'm told it's what retired Wicked.
I
those-
never
those are
heard. I
just
don't
the-
think that's right. I never
Those are
heard
just
that.
the peeps that I'm hearing. I don't know.
I never heard that. I don't know
Who
what
says
you're
that
talking
I
about.
even have the right information? Who knows what I'm talking? Who knows that I know what
I'm
I'm
saying
talking
that. I'm saying that.
But who's to say?
So anyway, I have an announcement to make, everyone.
All right.
I actually wrote them here on this little Google Doc.
All right,
So
go ahead.
I
would love to hear what news you have.
okay, thank you. So I
Wait, what's the news?
had some people listen to the podcast, and they gave me some feedback. And one of them brought up a very good point. So there is a historical mistake that I made in the last podcast. Christopher Columbus is actually 6 foot exact. Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah, he's 6 foot. And he has an IMDb page.
Absolute bullshit.
Not looking that up.
You know, we can't all. Not everyone's perfect. We can't all be perfect. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Anyway,
Just like your
we
hearing.
can't all
Your
be
hearing
7
is
foot
not
tall like
perfect,
you.
clearly.
anyway, does anyone have any?
No, my talk is average.
Oh, I actually do have something. Hannah and I started watching Ted Lasso.
Hello.
Really?
Yes, we love it. We
It's
love
so
it.
good. It's a good show. I told y'all would like it.
Yeah, you guys kept talking about it, and I was just like, screw it. I'm just gonna get Apple TV for a couple days just to watch Ted Lasso, and we love it. Like it's a really good show, and I'm very surprised how good it is.
It was such.
I know. Such a good show.
We're what we're trying to do right now is we're trying to find shows to watch before like any big shows that we watch come on, like The Boys, Invincible, The Bear, stuff like that. So we just started watching something new, and we absolutely love Ted Lasso. It's just such a great show. Hobbs, have you seen Ted Lasso?
I actually live under a rock.
Alright, there, Patrick Star.
Is that near Afghanistan?
I live under a rock, and I usually ran. I ran, in the mornings, to kind of keep my head clear. But mostly, I lived under a rock.
Oh.
I don't keep up.
Well, I also had a story to share as well, because when I was listening to the podcast last week, I remembered how when I talked about how we went to go see Hand to God in Atlanta. There's actually a story I can tell you that one of my classmates was really afraid of puppets and dolls. And he went to that show not knowing that there's going to be puppets and dolls. And we were sitting front row seats, and there was a splash zone. So it was traumatizing.
I would pay to watch that person
naked.
Watch Annabelle.
Oh, Annabelle. Yeah. He's watched Annabelle.
What are you talking about, bro? Whoa.
You know what I'm talking about.
Whoa.
Take your pants off.
I know this is a very free-minded podcast. Let's keep our clothes on. None of us are attractive enough for our clothes to be off. Let's all keep them on.
Hey, speak for yourself.
I will speak for all of us.
I would say we're kind of like Joe Rogan if Joe Rogan was on Pornhub. You know what I mean?
No, I absolutely not. I have no idea what that
sorry.
was.
I thought you guys would get that.
I don't know what that means either.
I have no idea.
That was so inappropriate. I'm so
and
sorry.
I don't want to use my imagination to kind of bridge the gap to your meaning.
I feel like I need
to.
I feel like I need to bring this back as the host. I wanted to go with my get to my small talk real quick, and then we'll get to the topic of today.
Yeah, reel it back in.
Yeah, well, I'm reeling it in like a fucking fish. So, my only
Fish
small talk
don't
I want to talk today is I'm on new medication for anxiety, which is probably why I'm fucking fatigued and drowsy as hell.
You got any free samples?
No.
Oh.
I'm not a
on
drug dealer, my
medication
guy.
too, but it's made by Jack Daniels.
Nice. Yeah, hopefully my anxiety.
Is it in liquid form or pill form?
It's a tablet.
I prefer the liquid form.
Oh, wait, you're talking about the Jack Daniels.
Not everything's about you,
Anyway, so today I have a very simple topic, and I think it might be more complicated than what I assume it will be. But I want to talk about computers.
No.
I love computers.
Oh, no.
Been messing with them for a good while. Jarrett, we got you a computer, and you've been enjoying it. I helped Hobbs build his computer a couple of years ago, and now he has a good, decent one. And then recently, Steven, I gave you my old laptop, so you're starting to get a hold of PC
Are you
games.
trying to sound humble?
Yeah.
Because
No.
You're gonna help me. You're gonna help me build mine too one day, right?
100%.
Yes.
But that's not what we're exactly talking about. We grew up on consoles. We played them, how easy they were. Most of the time, all you had to do was pop a disc in or a cartridge in, turn that bad boy on, and you were playing. If, the cartridge and the disc got read.
I have if I could butt in for a second, I have a little bit of a fun fact. And actually a question. Alright guys, you ready for this? Put your thinking caps on and sit crisscross applesauce and get ready for this Scholastic Book Fair question. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm crisscross applesauce.
Alright.
And
Which college did Benadryl get invented? Or which college was Benadryl invented at?
Auburn
Was it-
Arizona State.
Was it... Class! Shut up! Alright. Princeton University, University of Nebraska-Lincoln, Vanderbilt University, or University of Cincinnati? A, B, C, or D?
Nebraska.
Well, you kind of emphasize Vanderbilt, so I'm gonna go with Vanderbilt.
Okay.
Nebraska.
Jarrett, C. Steven said B. Riley, what's your answer?
Cincinnati.
And Ryley's answer is D. I answered Vanderbilt. It is actually University of Cincinnati.
Yay.
It was invented in the 1940s by University of Cincinnati chemistry graduate George Reveshield.
So, what does this have to do with computers?
It has nothing
I
to
was
do
just
with
thinking
computers.
the
I
same
just
thing.
scrolled past this and thought that it was a fun thing.
Okay.
Was that not fun? And was that not factual?
Well, it was a topic. I'll give you that. But
Oh my
Well,
god.
Ryley,
nothing.
continue.
Nothing to do with the topic.
Thank you so much for that. it was really
It's very informative.
it was,
Oh my god.
Hobbs, everybody, give him a round of applause. Come on.
No need. Stop clapping. Okay,
Anyway,
alright, you
when-
can clap for him.
The computers, huh?
All right, Rob.
Oh, not that
can
air
go ahead.
duster.
You
Wonder
can go
who-
ahead. You can go ahead.
Wonder who invented air duster. You know what?
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
Google that. I'm gonna look
I want to know. I want to know who invented the mute button because I'm thinking about hitting it.
I wish I could hit it right now. Anyway,
it'd probably be more effective if you actually like clicked it than hit it. I don't think hitting it is actually gonna. So you know what? Never mind.
you know what? There you go. I'm hitting the mute button. Literally. So, computers. One of the things I want to talk about was making computers more like a console to bring more people into PC gaming. Like, not only just the size, but how simple they are to just plug and play, and the interface. And I wanted to hear y'all's ideas to do this. You have to come up with like
To do what?
What?
to make a computer more friendly. Like, what would you want a computer to be like? From you transferring from a console gamer to become a PC gamer. Like, what would you?
Oh, okay. All right. You mind if I start off with this one?
Go right ahead.
Okay.
As long as you're not talking about fucking Benadryl or.
No. Okay. So, I've grown up most of my life playing on, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, N64, all that. I'm a big console gamer, right? I almost said cancel gamer. I don't know what that means. But I think the one thing that makes it appealing to someone with a console is if their computer has a cup holder for their Mountain Dew. That's all I'm saying.
You want a cup holder.
A cup holder on the side with a little bucket in it so you could dump the Doritos in it, right?
Your Honor, I object. Not every gamer likes Mountain Dew. I actually
Hold on.
battery
Hold
acid.
on. You didn't hear
Good
me out.
battery acid.
You didn't hear me out. It doesn't have to be just Mountain Dew. It could be sweet tea. It could be Monster. It could be
See,
Prime.
that's-
It doesn't matter.
How about a fat
Wait, can it be
glass of
Cheetos
ice
instead of
water?
Doritos?
Ice water's so good for the soul.
Sweet tea is for the soul.
Sweet tea's pretty good too. I can't lie.
Can it also be Cheetos instead of Doritos?
Yeah.
Yes.
Flamin'
that's
hot Cheetos are.
Okay,
Look,
well
I mean,
then-
I set
I'm
it up.
for
I
that.
set it up right now. I'm already eating some Doritos off of it. It's great. It's wonderful. And if I need a drink, I just take a drink. That's it.
So Ryley, you said what would so the question is essentially pertaining to what would make the transition from console to PC easier.
Yeah, what would you want to transfer easier, or even just like now? What would you want on PC gaming?
So I think what would make, because recently I have transitioned from controller to keyboard and mouse, and still like I'm a little rough around the edges on keyboard and mouse, because like using the keyboard makes my hand cramp. I think it would be easier, or much easier of a transition if maybe there was a more controller-friendly keyboard, or kind of like a like I don't know, like a simpler interface.
There is
for like
maybe.
Steam and Epic Gaming or Epic Games and stuff like that. Like I figure if you like simplify the interface and kind of make the keyboard a little more controller friendly. I don't know how you would do that. I'm not a computer expert, but that's what I feel like would kind of work for me.
So there's two things. There's actually three things. But first off, there's the Steam controller, which is like it looks like a normal controller for the most part, but instead of a D-pad and a right analog stick, there's two giant track pads.
And see, right, and another thing, because like going from controller, you have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 12, 13, 14. You have like 14 buttons, right? But when it comes to keyboard and mouse, you have WASD, which, you know, is 9 times out of 10 is what you're going to be using to move. But then you have the space bar to jump, and then control on the bottom left of the keyboard for crouch, and then like some games make you use E, and some games make you use U for your action button, and like there's not it. I don't feel like there's many. There's probably just as many buttons you have to press, but they're all spread out. So I feel like that can be a little overwhelming or confusing for first time.
There's a lot more buttons.
Right.
Yeah.
So I feel like it would be a little overwhelming for someone who's coming from a controller with kind of a compressed, kind of more of like a compressed concept. So I feel like maybe if some games had like, essentially, Steven, you know how like on the older NCAA games you have like easy mode where X does everything?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I think that kind of concept or that kind of approach to keyboards on PC gaming to kind of help controller and console players kind of convert a little bit, kind of like riding a bike with training wheels. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just piggybacking off of that for a second, like you got a good point there with people trying to transition to the keyboard. I would argue that a lot of games just need to be more. The games need to be more controller friendly because not every game on PC is.
Yeah.
So
That
you
too,
really
like
want to get
Minecraft,
people to
for
convert
instance.
over.
So I want to interject here.
Good.
I agree with you, and apparently Steam has been agreeing with you for a long time, because now with not only are more games becoming controller friendly, like we used to not get aim assist in PC games for a long time, but now we've been getting them for a couple years. But we also have Steam input where you can just hook up a controller, and even if it's not controller friendly, you can change the settings, the mapping of the controller to act like a keyboard, and it's just really useful in a lot of cases. It wouldn't be completely accurate because you're still not going to get that aim assist if you set it up like that for a certain game, but it's really helpful. And then along with the Steam controller, there's also the Steam Deck, which has the trackpads to help, get people more into keyboard and mouse gameplay, but with the convenience and comfortability of a controller. So, I like both of y'all's ideas.
Okay, well, what about my idea?
Your idea is, it's interesting. Jarrett,
I think it can work.
Burrito, the Mountain Dew bowl cup.
I think it can work.
Yeah.
That'd be like getting a bowl cut, like in 2010. Like you're just outside the popularity of a bowl cut, but you're not quite like out. You know what I mean? Like you're on
What the hell are you saying?
You're there. You're somewhere.
Yeah.
What? No. I think it would be good. I think it'd be good to help.
Like it's a good idea, but like there's already concepts working on it, and like there's probably improvements to that. That's what I'm saying. Like it's like a bowl cut in like 2010. Like bowl cuts were cool in like 2004, 2005.
The bowl cuts were never cool, don't lie.
Yeah, they
In 05?
Yeah, maybe.
Who the hell thought they were good in 05?
Like a bowl cut? You know?
Yeah.
They were never cool.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
like
I
serial
somewhere
killers
around
had 'em.
2005, I'm sure I had a bowl cut. And I fucking rocked that shit, dude.
Serial killers and coconut head from Ned's Declassified.
Love Coconut Head. It's great.
love-
Any
you
other
love what?
idea? Coconut Head was cool.
Oh.
Alright,
I thought
my
you said
turn on
something
this
about
one.
it.
Hold on. We gotta hear Stevens. I'm really wanting to hear
No.
this.
I don't know how much we don't have any control over this anyway, but I feel like one of the number one things that keeps people away from PC games is the price. Because it is a lot more upfront than it is to buy a new console. And the other thing is being able to play cross-platform. If more games were cross-platform, I think a lot of people would switch to PC because you can do more with it.
Yeah.
But price is something that holds people back because not everybody has $1,000 to $2,000 to build a computer.
And to
A good
build
one, at
off,
least.
and to build off that, it's also the complexities of the builds. Like you can buy
Right.
pre-builds, but if there's something wrong with it that you're
You have
trying
no
to
idea how to
diagnose,
fix
it could be a lot of information to have to, break down.
There's
or
a learning
understand.
curve.
Yeah, for sure.
But with
Okay.
Xbox, for the most part, Xbox or PlayStation, you plug them in, you can get through the guides pretty easily. But there is a learning curve to PC, not only from building it, but like you said, some of the games and all are different. Some games handle controllers, some games don't. So just things that I'm finding, because I'm more recently switching into more PC type games. So yeah, there's just a learning curve to a lot of it.
And if I could rebuttal to the price of some games, I can say that, yeah, you could probably go to GameStop and get a used game for like $10 less than your new game shelf price. I will say, keep your eye on Steam, or I mean, just not just Steam, but just like on these PC platforms, because sometimes they have really good sales, and sometimes you can get games like 85-90% off. Like I think at one point there was a GTA sale where you could have gotten like the whole GTA collection for like 50% off.
I remember.
If I remember that correctly. So like, I mean, there are some killer sales, but to build from your point about the complexities, I feel like, or the complexities of building these machines, I think not necessarily the complexity of building the machines is the issue. I think the maintenance or the maintaining of keeping these machines running, because I mean, you have a new gaming console like every 6 years or so.
Right
Yeah,
about.
5 or 6 years.
About
Yeah.
5 or 6 years. We have new GPUs coming out like every 6 months. And
Yeah,
the new GPU you have, it'll last you a good 4 years. But there are new PC games that are constantly pushing how far, your hardware can take you. But I feel like with, with console gaming, they are, these games that are released on console are catered to said console. But not
Right.
every game that's released on PC is one size fits all. You may have a certain GPU that has a driver issue with, say, GTA 4, but if you were to have a different graphics card, it would work smoother. Like, I've seen instances where people have had certain CPUs and certain GPUs that won't work with one type of game, but will work with another. So there are also other loopholes, or there are also other problems that you can run into, even if you do have like top of the line, a top of the line PC. But on top of that, I feel like maintaining these parts, keeping it clean, ensuring that you have the proper drivers installed, you know, it can get really tricky very fast if you don't have kind of a basic understanding of computer maintenance.
Okay, I got you.
So, can I just say real quick, just like a serious one?
Yeah.
My problem with coming over to PC is that there's a lot of launchers. Like I know Bethesda closed down theirs, and when I was on there, I bought like the entire Fallout collection. And remember, we've been trying to play Fallout 76, and I'm trying to avoid buying it again. But since the Bethesda launcher went down, I can't find my games anymore. Which they said they would cross over to either Game Pass or to Steam, but I'm just not able to find it.
See, that's something Moist Critical talked about at some point. Like, you know,
we're not talking about Moist Critical because he doesn't watch the podcast.
Well, I am, because he brought up an interesting point that, like, when you buy a disc copied game, like, you own it. That's yours.
Yeah.
But if you buy a digital copy game, you know, those can potentially be taken away from you. Even though
Ubisoft
you
did
own,
that.
Like, even though you own this game, like, is it actually really yours?
And that's also
You own a license
well.
to the game.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
actually own the game.
And that's not even just a PC issue. That's a console issue as well now.
It is now that it's become more digital.
Right.
But yeah, Steven, I mean, Jarrett, I completely agree with you about that. Sorry, my brain's fucking dumb. But yeah, I agree with you about multiple launches. It's getting really annoying. Having to, like, just... Steam has been so great, and then we have Xbox Game Pass in its store. We have now Epic being a little bitch. And then and then we've been having Bethesda and Ubisoft, EA.
Yeah.
And there was another one
Yeah.
I just had in my head. Oh, fucking
Rockstar, yeah.
And like, y'all, we don't need all your launchers. Blizzard, they have their fucking launchers. Like, chill. Let Steam be the only launcher. Steam or Microsoft, whatever.
Well, it's all. Well, I'm thinking like monetization.
I
They
don't-
want to make their money, but like,
I don't think it should just be Steam. Like, I do think it's all right to have a competitor, but when everyone's trying to dip their toe into the big old pot, it just gets annoying.
Yeah, but what it like if Steam? You got to think about it this way too. You got to play devil's advocate. If Steam gets a platform, then why can't Minecraft get their own launcher, or Rockstar get their own launcher, or
Well, I'm
Epic
not
Games
saying
get their own launcher? You know what
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is it's just annoying. It's kind of like streaming services, you know. Like how I said, I've started watching Ted Lasso on Apple TV, and I had to buy a new streaming service for it just to watch it. And
Yeah, but
stuff-
again, like, you don't have to. That's the thing. Like, you don't have to consume that type of meat. Like, you don't have to. Like, no
Well,
one's
yeah,
forcing
But you
you
want
to buy that new.
if we're gonna, I mean, like if we're gonna talk like that, then what if Steam, or not Steam? Let's say Epic has a game that I want to play, but I'm gonna have to like download Epic Games, create an account with them, go over there, buy it, and then play it only on that. Which my problem with Epic Games right now is they've lost literally all my games. And I don't know how. I think my account probably got deleted into the universe. They probably saw it and said, "Oh, this guy likes BioShock," and just straight up deleted it. But it's just annoying. It's just really annoying that I have to, just switch over from here to there to here to there just to get one game.
And see, that's part of the reason why I personally, like, I don't buy new games. I don't. New games that come out, I don't buy them. I hear about people playing them. I watch reviews. I listen to news about them. But personally, I just don't buy new games. I just play the ones that I have. If there's a really, like, the new college football game, unless I, like, really, truly, like, want to play a game, like, I don't buy any to try them out. for that exact reason. Because if you say you do buy them, like, do again, the question arises, like, do I actually own this piece of media?
I'm just going to go ahead and say that I'm definitely going to do that. I'm going to buy a PlayStation 5 just so I can play NCAA.
Which that kind of brings up another problem. It's like,
It's going to be
eventually, I mean, I guess we kind of have this with PCs too, but consoles, after a while, when they've got their new gen out, eventually they phase out the old gen.
Yep.
Yeah.
And up until recently, there wasn't going to have any backwards compatibility. That was something Xbox One and PS3, where they were like, PS4 was the same way, like almost no backwards compatibility, which is what I liked about the PS2.
Oh
I
my
like
that I
God,
could play my
yes.
old games on it.
I love that you brought this up because it's one of the great things about being on PC gaming. You can play games from 90s or 80s.
Right.
Not only can you play older PC games, you can play older fucking Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox.
Emulators and everything.
Oh yeah, Hobbs got me to download NCAA 05 with mods, and like I just updated the rosters and just start playing with them.
Yeah, it's great. Also, NCAA 24 is coming to PC, from what I've been hearing.
What?
I feel like it has to, but I haven't seen like
I've heard
confirmation.
some
Yeah,
confirmation.
hold on, let me see here. Oh, it's Reddit. You know this is a good source.
I did hear.
The top comment from 3 months ago is no.
I did hear something of May 16th. I think is going to be a target date for when they're gonna announce when the game's coming out, details and such like that.
Man,
I did
can't
see
wait.
that somewhere. So next week we should have a little bit more clarity on that.
Ryley, you got anything else for your topic, bro? Or is that it? Is that just the question?
Do y'all have anything more to add? Because I do have something.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, is this is live, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're recording.
yeah,
I mean, we're not streaming. No.
Okay. So like, are y'all? I'm assuming y'all are gonna get my audio from, like, I'm gonna send someone my audio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's gonna be a small clip of the paranormal music because they have Haley Williams on a shore here dancing, and I watched it.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh
I'm muted
no.
it, though. I'm just watching Haley Williams dance.
All right. Well, we'll fix that.
Yeah.
It's kinda-
Anyway, so
She is so hot though.
does anyone have anything else to add?
Mommy! That's all.
Not about Haley Williams. We all know she's hot. Great vocalist.
We're all in agreement on that.
It's kind of creepy, but okay. Anyway, next topic.
Nothing else?
You
So-
said that, okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It is the only topic, but I do want to bring up my own thing. I've agreed with y'all on several things about this. We've talked about controller support and getting adjusted to keyboard and mouse. We've also talked about hardware maintenance and launchers being fucking annoying as hell. I feel like I'm missing one. We've also talked about the prices of consoles, which, PCs, but that's really complicated to even get to. But one of the things I've really been wanting to do, and obviously I can't because I'm poor, but I want to make a device very similar to the form factor of a MacBook or a Mac Studio. If y'all seen how tiny they are.
No idea what that is.
You haven't seen a MacBook or a Mac Studio?
No, I'll go ahead and look it up. You just keep talking.
They are tiny computers. One is the size of a really big burger. Like, you can hold it in both your hands and probably eat it.
Oh my god.
I wanted to do something like that, to where I could have a PC as simple as plug it in, turn it on and get a controller, and at most make an account or log in, if you need to.
So what you're saying is you want a console?
I want to make a console.
A console,
Like,
but for
that
Steam.
Yes.
Like a Steam Deck?
Yes. Exactly like a Steam Deck, but for the TV. Something as powerful as my computer right here. That's so simple to start up.
There is something I have seen. I don't know about the simplicity and everything, but there has been a rise in mini PCs. And I saw on Amazon earlier they're now making small like gaming PCs.
These
that's probably not exactly what you're talking about.
Ryley, have you ever heard of a Switch?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
I'm looking at mine right now. I'm looking at my Nintendo Switch right now.
I just wanted to ask. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Why do you ask?
Well, I mean, what you're describing kind of sounds like a Steam Deck or a Switch. You know, something that... Well, I don't know if you want to make it portable. I know you want to make it like a computer.
I want to make a PC that is as simple as plug and play. That plays your Steam games and is as powerful as a modern computer. That is what I'm saying. And obviously, it seems like from what we're talking about, it's something that y'all would like.
Yeah, I would say so. So is this where we throw money at you so you can make this for us? Or?
Yes, I want investments now. Right the fuck now.
All right. Hey, Hobbs,
I would settle. Like, I would straight up settle for the fact that if Sony or Microsoft, if they would just allow you to either install Steam games on there, or if there was some kind of partnership, that would be the best thing. Probably the easiest thing.
Beautiful bastard, you just reminded me of something. There was rumors that Steam was going to be put on Xbox.
Oh, God.
Really?
Ew.
I heard...
To me, that might be a game changer.
I remember hearing this rumor. I don't think there's much to go off that. Hold on, now I gotta look this up.
That just sounds dumb, because why would Xbox want to have a competitor with Game Pass?
It's not a competitor.
It wouldn't be competition. They would probably be joining forces.
That could be it. Yeah, that sounds... Well...
Yeah. They're kind of not eliminating, but trying to get rid of some competition.
Steam could land on Xbox Series X as Phil Spencer opens the door to third-party stores.
Ooh.
This is a difficult thing to put into writing because most of the money that Xbox gets from Xbox is their games. They get a little small portion from each game they sell. So it is kind of weird. Is Xbox going to be becoming a lot more expensive to buy the consoles?
Well, it's already like $500 for the biggest one, which is still cheaper than trying to buy a gaming PC.
That's very true.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
And that is still a powerful system.
Yeah, it can go all the way up to 8K. Like, it's got a lot of power to it. The load speeds are very, very fast.
I wish I could modify, buy an Xbox Series X, modify it, and just make it run Windows. Which, for the most part, PlayStation and Xbox, both this gen and last gen, are PCs. And you can put Linux on the PS4. You can put SteamOS on the PS4.
I don't know what those are, but I'm pretty sure it's impressive.
Linux and SteamOS are operating systems.
But the thing is with... Go ahead.
You go.
I was just gonna... Okay, I was just gonna say the number one thing... The number one thing that's kind of driving me more towards PC is that's kind of what you guys play most often.
Helldivers 2, baby.
Right, like I played PlayStation all the way up to the PS3, and then when I got older, when I was buying my own systems, I got an Xbox One. Because at the time, they had the most features, had the best stuff, but not a lot of my friends have Xboxes. So if I'm gonna, it's kind of hard to find friends to play with who also have an Xbox, but because not a lot of games allow you to play cross-platform. But on PC, there's more variety and there's more chances that you could actually play some friends, others who have PCs. I think that's kind of been a driving point. But consoles, if they really allowed cross-platform, I think that would be a game changer as far as people trying to switch to PC. Because consoles, like you said, are cheaper and just as powerful, if not more powerful sometimes than most gaming PCs.
I feel like we can make a PC that is as powerful as a console.
How are we gonna do that?
With investors, invest now in my ID.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do it.
It's a no for me, dog.
Yeah, it's a no.
Yeah, I don't
I
like
like
it.
No, I mean, I can give you like $2, but I'm not going any higher.
Steam tried to do something very similar to this, and it did not get off the floor. And this is back in 2013, 2014. That was the old Steam machine. And I don't know, I still...
Oh, wait, didn't they make trains out of stuff like that?
Trains?
Yeah,
Steam
Steam machines?
Sounds like it does laundry for you.
Yeah. I think they might have been onto something.
But this is something I've always been wanting to do, especially like turning my second computer into just something I could turn on in my living room and just play a game with a controller sitting on the couch. And not have, and it would be my Steam library, not some fucking Xbox library or PlayStation library. I don't know. That's been something I've really been wanting to do.
I see what you mean.
It
But-
is.
Seems like there's a lot of wires involved with having a PC and
Oh my
everything
god,
too.
yes, there's so many fucking wires.
And at least in my experience, which is very limited, I'm having a hard time getting even my controllers that are supposed to be wireless, having a hard time getting them to connect and stay connected. So I end up having to plug it in.
When I finally move and I get this computer ready to be in the living room, my second computer, I will show you how simple it will be. It'll take a power cord, an HDMI, and a controller, and a headset if you want a headset.
Like a console.
And it'll be done. Exactly. It'll be that fucking simple.
Yeah.
And it's just plug and play. That's all I would like.
Are we gonna build our own computers? Is this where this topic's going to?
Not really. Is there any last minute that you would like to add? Anything last minute you would like to add?
No, I'm good. Hobbs?
Yeah. Hobbs is gone, apparently.
Why is he gone?
I'm still
Oh,
here.
there he
I'm
is.
just listening to you guys talk.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
You're a part of the podcast.
What a
I
guess.
know, you guys are having a good conversation. I'm not going to interrupt anybody.
Are you still looking at Haley Williams? Alright, on to the next part of the topic.
That's going to end up being our title, Haley Williams.
Did you know that Haley Williams was born in Meridian, Mississippi?
4 computer nerds talk about Haley Williams.
3 computer nerds.
45 minutes.
I don't know why I'm involved in that. I don't know shit about computers.
You probably know more than I do.
Didn't she like start Paramore at like 12 with her like 4 friends?
What?
In, like
Oh, no.
the early
She was a
2000s.
minor.
I
I
don't
know her
know
dad's
anything.
a pastor.
That's
Really?
not good.
Oh yeah, that's oof.
What? Oh, what?
I think her dad helped like fund like her band too.
That's cool. That's really cool. Alright, that's pretty much all I got for today's episode. Are we in the time limit? Or are we...
Oh, dude, we're really good in the time limit. Yeah,
Good.
Yeah, we still got like 30 minutes.
Alright, cool. I think that's where I want to end the episode. So I'm tallying up the points here.
There are
Jarrett-
no fucking points! This is not... No, we've
there's
already
points,
been
but
over
they
this.
Don't matter. 'Cause don't matter. 'Cause they 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 don't matter. '
Jarrett, you got
The
10.
points don't
Hobbs,
matter.
you got 12. Steven, you really didn't bring your A game. You got 2 points. But, Steven,
I feel like that's revenge for last week because I brought good points.
There were no
Roach, you got-
points. There were wins.
But Roach has negative
I fucking won last week.
50,000 points fucking in the gutter.
damn.
Because
I feel like Roach had the best points, if I'm being honest.
I mean,
wasn't
guys.
that bad.
Guys, Roach is here. Like, dude, Roach, come on, chime in, man. Come on.
fair enough. Fair
That's
enough.
what I'm saying. See,
But still,
you were just talking. You guys were just talking over me. Talking over me.
Roach, buddy,
you
you
know
gotta
what?
speak up.
fair enough. Roach, I'll give you an extra 5 points. You're still terrible. Anyway, Steven, you are hosting next episode. Hopefully you have a topic ready.
I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Yeah. All right. Anything else we would like to add before we
I'll have
just
to
end this
check
episode
my
completely?
schedule.
Yeah, I'd like to. You know what? Actually, I'd like to talk to Hobbs a little bit before we end these.
Okay.
So,
Should we be here?
Hobbs, how'd you like the last episode?
I thought it was interesting. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. What was your favorite part about it?
Well, you know what my favorite part is. It's the part about me.
Yeah. Okay.
That sounds so humble.
Yeah, very humble, very humble. I just wanted to get another input on it, just because I was just curious, you know.
He needs to like have his validation.
Yeah.
Stand by
I'm
for
still.
validation.
All I'm doing is I think I have a conspiracy right now that Hobbs isn't actually here. This is just a voice recording, you know, and like someone's just pressing buttons behind like a keyboard.
Oh, really? Like, what do you
I
mean?
guess we'll never know.
Hobbs, what's your favorite color?
No, I really enjoyed that movie too.
9/11.
All right, well, okay, that's all I got. I just wanted to mess with Hobbs a little bit.
Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of Topic Smopic. Almost forgot the name for a second. This is the second episode. And we'll see Steven next week for the next episode. And hope maybe Roach will actually appear.
And make sure you follow us on Spotify, iHeartRadio. We're on Amazon Music. I recently got a YouTube channel set up for us and a Patreon as well.
Patreon.
Oh my
Patreon?
God! Yes,
People
I got
are
a
gonna pay for
Patreon.
this shit?
Yeah, people are gonna
Yeah.
pay. I mean, if you want to. Yeah, just $5 a month, and we'll get you on the podcast. Talk about whatever you want. You have a manifesto you want to read off? Go ahead and read it on this bad boy.
No!
That's a
No!
dangerous game, buddy.
No! No, absolutely not. And especially not.
You have any
$5
racist
yes.
rants? Come on down. We'll accept anything.
No.
Does that make us prostitutes?
Yes. And we're not doing that.
That feels
not
very much like
prostitute.
prostitution.
Well, anyway,
I-
that's the podcast. Make sure you follow us on that. Send us your money, and I might send you a picture of Ryley naked.
Okay, you know
Now
I'm
that
okay
might be
with
worth the $5.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
And thank you again, Hobbs, for joining in this episode.
Of course, that's prostitution too.
All right.
Or no,
Podcast
is it really OnlyFans?
Topic Smopic.